Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. My people, is happening. Buhari cancelled scheduled appearance before House. He cannot appear. I don't know why they were inviting him. Have you seen where the man behind the iron mask will come out and say he wants to appear? Appear how? Anyway, my wonderful people, how are you doing today? You know, up to 2 weeks now, where we heard of what happened in a Borno state, farmers that went to their farm, and what happened to them at the end of the day is rather unfortunate, and we send our condolences to families that have been affected. However, I want to say to the North, you need to rise up. If you don't stand up and say enough is enough, I'm sorry to say I'm not a prophet of doom, but just letting you know the harsh reality of what is on ground, it will continue. Okay? It's the truth. You need to examine it instead of what's it called now, focusing on me and criticizing me. I think you need to think deep and think about what I'm saying and say, is this really true? Anyway, my people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. But when that happened, the House of Representatives, Gbajebiamila, yes, we have to sue, we have to call Buhari. He has to explain to us what is happening with regards to security in this country. Well, you have gotten your reply. Buhari has called their bluff. Let's continue and get all the details. Buhari cancelled scheduled appearance before the House. The president was conveyed by the House of Representatives on national security, especially his position of not sacking the service chiefs who have constantly failed, and Nigerians has been calling for their sack. President Muhammadu Buhari has backed out of a meeting with the members of the House of Representatives. People Glazier can report based on emergency information from the presidency and parliamentary, saying that the president was indisposed. The president was initially scheduled to meet with the House members to take questions about his administration handling of security as widespread kidnapping, armed robbery, and the B-boys' deadly exploration and fears of a lot of national insecurity, leadership, even those in government being kidnapped and what have you. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajebiamila, announced last week that President Muhammadu Buhari has agreed to meet with the House in the wake of the horrific massacre of farmers who went to their farm in Borno State. Nigeria has to wage war against this group. The president's meeting with the House of Representatives was scheduled for December 11, during which he will be taking questions from the range of the House members, mostly young lawmakers in the House. But the meeting has now been called off. I told you would never attend. See, you guys are the one fooling yourself. I'm sorry to use that word, but it is what it is. Sources from Glazier are main fears that the president could be exposed as too fragile to govern or mentally not prepared, mentally incapable of ruling Nigeria. I take that again. You need to understand it, okay? So please pardon me. I need to take that again. The meeting has been called off. Sources told Glazier reports that there are fears that the president could be exposed of his incapability of mental stability of governing a nation. Taking questions and answering will expose this side of Buhari. Earlier on Tuesday, presidential source said some top allies of the president, led by Rafai, has taken on Mr. Gbajebiamila during an APC National Caucus meeting with the president. Multiple sources said Gbajebiamila was put under hot seat, asking why he has summoned the president to a meeting. Rafai led the group. Hey, Nigerians, you people are thinking, see, what is happening in the North? I'm sorry to say, I feel for those whose fathers, brothers, uncles, sons has been killed. But I really have to tell you the truth. It's really bitter and ugly, but at some point you need to hear it. You are a sacrificial lamb. They don't care. There is an agenda. And guess what? They've told themselves, in the situation of war, people die. So please don't get it twisted that they are working on anything. Nada. They are not working on anything. As a matter of fact, they are reducing the population, bringing their like-minded people into governance. Did you not hear that a B-boy joined APC about a week ago on Monday? Go to Apple Line Media, scroll through. You will see the news for yourself. A picture of him in the B-boys, and after he said he has repented, and now contesting for senatorial post, representing one of the senatorial districts. What kind of thing do you think? What kind of law will he implement? Sharia? Oh, that's the list. That's the list he will implement. Have you not heard that in Kano State, Heshibab are going into people's houses? It's enough that if you flaunt the law of Sharia, you'll be dealt with according to Sharia law. That's fine. For those who wants to live by Sharia law, what you've accepted. You take it is what it is. But they are not entering into your house to see if your keg. They will test the kettle to see it was water. Is not a beer or alcohol you have put in there. Do you get my gist? Let's continue. They accuse the speaker of losing control of his house, saying, how should he agree to let the president come and answer questions to lawmakers on account of leadership mischief that is trying to cause a chaos in the country? The president was at the meeting. The president will not be at your meeting. He will not show up. Rafai told the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajebiamila, the cancellation will now allow the president to reconvey the account of the House and look at their eligibility. So they want to deal with them now for inviting Buhari. Buhari's spokesmen were reached for comment, but they declined. Gbajebiamila could not be reached for any comment either. See, you are the one deceiving yourself and saying Nigeria is one. No, there are people who are working tirelessly in this country to make sure that the country remains in perpetual darkness. They have an agenda. Didn't you hear our brother says that the leader of the B-boys is a governor in the north? And DSS keep calling him back and forth. They say, okay, where did you get your cess for? Like if you tell them, they will believe it, or they will accept it, or they will go and investigate. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Nigeria, the country is a scam, my brothers, my sisters. I'm not even lying to you. Think deep, you will understand it. Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.